You wake up already tired. You grab your phone before you even sit up. Notifications, bad news, messages, a quick scroll through people who look better, richer, leaner than you. You rush to get ready, maybe skip breakfast, maybe slam coffee on an empty stomach, sit down to work with your heart slightly racing, and that same stubborn belly still sitting there. You've tried eating less, doing more cardio, switching diets every few weeks. Yet the deep belly fat, the firm, gut fat around your waist, barely moves. Everyone keeps shouting, eat this, don't eat that, do this workout. Almost nobody talks about this. If your cortisol stays high, your body will fight to keep visceral fat, no matter what you eat or how hard you train. This video is not some burn 10 kilos in 7 days fantasy. It's about using a Japanese-style morning routine to send your body one clear message. We're safe now. You can stop storing emergency fat around my organs. In the next few minutes, you'll learn what cortisol actually does to visceral belly fat, why the way you start your morning tells your body to store or release fat, and how to copy a simple Japanese-inspired morning so your body is finally willing to burn that deep fat instead of guarding it. You don't have to live in Japan. You don't need a perfect schedule. You just need to change the signals your brain gets in the first 30 to 60 minutes of your day. Let's start with what's really going on inside your body. Cortisol, the hormone that loves your belly for the wrong reasons. Cortisol is not your enemy. It's your survival hormone. It helps you wake up, gives you quick energy in real danger, keeps you alert when something serious happens. The problem starts when cortisol is high all the time, especially when you sleep too little, when you wake up in a rush every day, when your first habit is phone, stress, panic. When cortisol stays high for too long, your body releases more sugar into your blood, increases cravings for sugar and fat, and starts to store more fat deep inside your belly, around your organs. That's visceral fat. The hard, inner fat you don't just pinch like soft outer fat. It pushes your waist out, squeezes your organs, and is strongly linked to health problems. Here's the key idea. Your body uses visceral fat as emergency storage for tough times. If your brain thinks life is always dangerous and chaotic, it will keep that storage full. Your morning is either telling your body, we are under attack, keep storing, or we are safe, you can slowly use this up. Now look at how most of us start the day. 2 mornings, 2 completely different messages. Morning A, the cortisol bomb. Alarm explodes. You hit snooze 2 to 3 times. First thing you see is a bright phone screen. Bad news, notifications, messages, social media. You jump out of bed already behind schedule. Maybe coffee on an empty stomach. Maybe no real food. Straight into work, school, or traffic stress. Hormone message. We're not in control. We're late. Life is threat. Hold on to every bit of extra energy, especially around the belly. Now imagine a calmer, more Japanese-inspired morning. Not perfect. Not some fantasy. Just different habits. Morning B, Japanese-style signal. Common patterns you see in many Japanese mornings. Waking up at roughly the same time. No loud drama or heavy phone use in the first minutes. Opening curtains, letting in light. Having a warm drink. A bit of quiet or light conversation. Gentle movement. Walking, light stretching, walking or cycling to the station. A simple, not too sweet breakfast or at least not a dessert. Hormone message. This pattern is familiar. We're not in danger. You can calm down. You don't need to hoard belly fat as protection. You and a Japanese office worker don't live the same life, but your hormones speak the same language. So let's translate this into a routine you can actually use. Step 1. Protect the first 5 minutes. No phone panic. The single fastest way to spike your morning cortisol? Grab your phone the second your eyes open. Your brain goes from 0 to blue light in the eyes, emotional content in the brain, mental to-do list exploding, all before you even sit up. That tells cortisol, go. For the first 5 minutes after you wake up, try this. Turn off your alarm. Put your phone face down or away from your bed. Sit up slowly. Place your feet on the floor. Take 2 to 3 slow breaths and just notice. Am I tired? Am I tense? How does my body feel? You're doing 2 things. You're not letting strangers on a screen decide your mood. You're telling your nervous system, we don't start the day in emergency mode. Many Japanese mornings are quiet in exactly this way. Less shouting, Less noise, less phone in the face. This doesn't burn fat by itself, but it sets your cortisol curve for the day. A sharp spike in the morning equals more cravings, more crashes, more belly storage. A smoother rise equals your body can actually access stored fat as energy. Step 2. Light plus warm drink before caffeine. Next, we copy two very simple Japanese-style habits. Light first, warmth second. In many homes in Japan, people open the curtains, let morning light hit their eyes, drink warm water or tea, and then think about stronger caffeine or food. You can do almost the same. Get light in your eyes. Open your curtains, or turn on bright indoor lights if it's still dark. Look away from your phone for a minute and just let your brain register. It's morning now. This helps. Reset your circadian rhythm, your internal clock. Normalize cortisol, higher in morning, then dropping later, which is healthy. Improve your sleep later at night, which also reduces visceral fat risk over time. Drink something warm and gentle. A glass of warm water, mild green tea, light herbal tea. In Japan, ice-cold sugary drinks at breakfast are rare. Warm liquids signal comfort and calm, not shock and panic. Compare that to zero light, doom scrolling, black coffee slammed into a stressed, empty stomach. One is a cortisol bomb. The other is a safety signal. You don't have to quit coffee. Just delay it slightly and stop using it as your first form of stress. Step 3. 5 to 10 minutes of gentle movement, not punishment. A lot of people think, if I want to lose belly fat, I should do hardcore fasted cardio at 6 a.m. Sometimes, that just adds more stress on top of stress. Look at everyday life in Japan. People walk to stations, take stairs, cycle short distances, do light stretches before work or school. It's not always extreme fitness. It's consistent, calm movement. For your cortisol and visceral fat, this is perfect. For just 5 to 10 minutes after waking, walk around your block or even inside your home. Do simple stretches, neck, shoulders, hips. Try light mobility, arm circles, gentle twists, ankle rotations. The goal is not to feel destroyed. The goal is to feel awake and present. Why this matters? Gentle movement helps your body use up some of that morning cortisol, increases blood flow to your belly and organs, sends the message. We're active, not trapped. We can move. We're not in danger. A body that feels trapped and threatened clings to visceral fat. A body that feels safe and capable starts to release it. So far you have. Step 1. First 5 minutes phone-free, calm wake up. Step 2. Light plus warm drink before caffeine. Step 3. 5 to 10 minutes of gentle movement, Japanese style. These 3 steps alone start to drop your morning cortisol from panic toward productive. Part 2 main. Breakfast or smart fasting, Japanese logic. 3-minute, no rush, ritual before work/study. Or pura routine simple summary, Jotum realistically follow Seiko. Step 4. Stop feeding cortisol, a sugar bomb. Now let's talk about the thing that quietly helps cortisol keep visceral fat on your belly. Your breakfast. A lot of modern breakfasts look like sugary cereal, white bread with jam, donuts or pastries, or nothing, and then a giant sugary snack at 11 a.m. High morning cortisol plus high sugar equals. Store this. Store all of this. Put it somewhere safe, like around the organs. In traditional Japanese mornings, the pattern is very different. More real food, less dessert for breakfast, less sugar, more protein and fiber. Warm, simple meals instead of extreme spikes. Think of rice with egg or fish, miso soup, veggies, a bit of seaweed, green tea. Even when people don't eat the full traditional set, you still see less sweet junk, more steady energy. You don't have to start eating fish and miso soup at 7 a.m., but you can copy the principle. Don't give stressed hormones a sugar roller coaster first thing in the morning. Depending on your style, you have 2 realistic options. Option A, light, stable breakfast. If you like eating in the morning, go for a bit of rice or whole grain toast plus some veggies. Yogurt with a handful of nuts and a little fruit, not a bowl of candy cereal. Oats with seeds and berries, not drowning in syrup. Leftovers from a simple dinner, rice plus protein plus veg. Goal, no sugar bomb. You want your blood sugar curve smooth, not a spike and crash disaster. Stable blood sugar equals calmer cortisol equals better environment to use stored fat. Option B, calm, Controlled fasting. If you genuinely aren't hungry in the morning, that can also work. But then your rules change. No aggressive caffeine hit on a totally empty, stressed stomach. Extra focus on warm water or tea, light movement, and low emotional stress. First meal of the day should still be real food, not pure sugar. So, if you eat steady. If you fast, keep your stress low. Same message to your body either way. We are not in famine and chaos. You don't need to guard my belly like a survival bunker. Step 5. A 3-minute no-rush zone before you dive in. There's one more Japanese-style detail that matters more than people realize. A small buffer between home and the world. Maybe it's a quiet moment at the breakfast table, a short walk to the train, a minute standing outside, breathing and looking at the sky. In our lives, that buffer is often gone. We go bed, phone, work/school panic. So your last step is to create a 3-minute no-rush zone before real work begins. Here's how. Sit with your warm drink, or just sit quietly. Put your phone face down or on silent. Take 6 to 10 slow breaths. Inhale through the nose. Exhale a bit longer through the mouth. Ask yourself one simple question. What 1 to 3 things actually matter today? No big journal. No complicated system. Just 3 minutes where you calm your nervous system. Tell your brain, we are starting from choice, not from chaos. Remind your hormones that this day is manageable. Constant go, go, go keeps cortisol buzzing all day. A tiny pause tells it, we're okay. You can stand down a bit. Less background stress equals less chronic cortisol equals less reason for your body to hold visceral fat. Your Japanese-inspired morning to lower cortisol and target visceral fat. Let's put everything into one simple picture. Old morning, what most people do. Phone in your face the second you wake up. No light, or only screen light. Coffee slammed into an empty, stressed stomach. No movement or punishing cardio you secretly hate. Sugary breakfast or nothing, then binge later. Straight into work/school with zero transition. Hidden message to your body. We're not safe. Life is chaos. Store energy. Keep a hard shield of fat around the organs. We might need it. New morning, Japanese-inspired, realistic. First 5 minutes, no phone. You wake, sit up, breathe, notice your body. Light plus warm drink before caffeine. Curtains open or bright lights on, warm water or tea first. 5 to 10 minutes of gentle movement. Short walk, easy stretching, mobility. Wake up, don't punish. Stable breakfast or calm fasting. Real food, low sugar, or low-stress fasting with a sane first meal later. 3-minute no-rush zone. Slow breaths, one small question. What actually matters today? New message to your body. Mornings are predictable. We are not under attack. You can use stored fuel instead of hoarding it around my organs. Will this erase years of visceral fat in 1 week? No. But here's the truth. If your nervous system screams, danger, every morning, your body will keep that belly fat as protection no matter what diet you try. Change the message, and your body stops fighting you. Your workouts start working better. Your cravings calm down. Your sleep improves. Your waistline becomes easier to change because your body finally feels safe. If you actually want results from this, don't try to install all 5 steps tomorrow. For the next 7 days, choose just 2. No phone for the first 5 minutes. And either light plus warm drink, or 5 to 10 minutes gentle movement. Once those feel normal, add the next layer. You're not punishing your body into burning fat. You're convincing it. Hey, we're not in crisis anymore. You don't have to protect me with this visceral fat. I'm giving you a calmer way to live now. When your mornings change, your hormones change. When your hormones change, your fat storage pattern changes. That's how you drop cortisol's grip on your belly. One quiet, Japanese-style morning at a time.